Working with headers and footers in Microsoft Excel. Headers and footers normally don't show while you're working on your project, but they show in your final printed project. And they will automatically show at the top or bottom of each page of your project or your worksheets. To insert a header or footer, click the Insert tab at your menu, and then in the text group, click on Header and Footer. If Header and Footer doesn't show, then click the drop down that sometimes shows in other programs. So we're going to click Header and Footer. And now you can choose for your header to be left justified, center justified, or right justified. And right now we're in header mode. If I want to go to footer, I click here in the navigation group. I'm in the design tab now. And now this is what it will show at the bottom of every page once my project is done. I'm going to go back to header now. And while I'm in design mode of the header function, you can see I have several choices as to what can be my header. If I just want a simple word like information technologies, I can type that myself. And information technologies will show at the top of every page that is printed. But let's go back to regular view mode. I'm going to click view and normal. But as you can see, while I'm working, you won't see information technologies. I'm going to enter something on a couple of pages here. Now let's look at what a printed document would look like. I'm going to click on print. And notice now you can see information technologies at the top of the page. And that's page 1. And it automatically shows at page 2 and page 3. I don't have to type it every time. I don't have to copy and paste it every time. It automatically shows in the header. And I could have done the same thing with a footer. Let's look at some more header and footer options. I'm going to go back to Insert and back to Header and Footer. And let's say that I'd like a page number at the top. I'm going to leave information technologies there in the middle. I'm going to put page number at the right. So I'm going to click page number, and it puts a calculational formula in there for page number. Just going to click enter to accept it. And let's go ahead and view the printed product again and see what it looks like. I click File and Print. And now Information Technologies is still there, and it automatically gives the first page, page 1, and the next page, page 2, and the next page, page 3. Let's also take a look at what it looks like when we put a picture in our header. I'm going to click the back arrow here, and I'm going to delete Information Technologies. And click on Design. And I'm going to, in the header and footer elements group, I'm going to click the picture icon. I'm going to click Browse. I'm going to find the picture and click Insert. And it has the calculation there for the picture. Now if I click away or hit enter to accept the picture, notice that it's kind of chopped off. The picture in this instance is too big, so I need to make some adjustments to it. So I click back in my header section, and I click Format Picture while I'm in the header and footer elements. And right now it's at 100%, and I'm just going to make it smaller until I can get all the words in the picture to fit on the screen. So I'm going to change this to about 96 and hit OK. And as you can see, it's a little smaller, but it's still chopped off. So I'm going to go back to Format Picture. And I'm going to go down to like 89%. Let's see what that looks like. It's still too big. Format Picture again. Let's try 80%. And OK. Probably just a tiny bit smaller. I'll go with 78%. And now we have the entire picture that fits within the page. And once again, once we go back to view and normal, we won't see the picture while we're working. And as you can see, there are several options. We just looked at the picture option and the text option and the page number option, but you could have the file name show at the top or bottom of each page, the current date. You could do page of, total number of pages. So just play around with that and see what works best for your worksheet.